Hi everybody, my name is Alexandra Haldeman and I am the owner and founder of Fernwalk Health and Wellness. I wanted to come on here today to talk to you about my service that I offer that is called dry cupping therapy. So a little bit about this is that it's an ancient practice that has been used in many cultures in many different ways. So it's called, the one I do is called dry cupping because there is, yes, a version called wet cupping. And I won't go into details about that because that's not what I do. But I do offer the dry cupping therapy. So I wanted to show you my kit, and I'm just going to show you some pieces at a time because it is quite a large kit. And basically there's a variety of sizes of these cups with a little air plunger here. And then you add this vacuum suction to the little plunger like this. And then you can start to suck the air out and it starts to lift the skin. So you can kind of see it's even doing that to my hand right now. And so it's stuck there like that. It's lifted the palm of my hand, and then to release, I just pull that and poof, off it goes. So this can be done at various different depths and levels. Usually in a first session, I do a lighter approach. And as I get to know you and your body and your response to the cupping, we can potentially go deeper depending on your specific needs and body composition. So you can see that there's even lines here. So this is kind of like the first level. For some people, I don't even go to that, but then there's also this level up here where the skin will actually, and the tissues will actually get pulled up that high up into the cup. So that is for more deep and extreme treatments. And again, there's all sorts of sizes. So this is a smaller one, this is a bigger one, and then there's attachments that can be put inside that actually will activate acupressure points in specific places of the body, which also promote healing. The benefits of dry cupping massage is so basically the best way I can describe it is to think about a deep tissue massage compressing the tissues down to release stagnant energy, to release tension, to promote circulation, and allow for better healing of an area or growth of a muscle or muscle recovery, things like this. So this does it in the same things but in reverse, because it's, rather than compressing, it's actually lifting and raising the tissues up, and it also will open the pores and create a heat inside, where then even sometimes liquid perspiration will be drawn from the open pores. And a couple of different things about this is you may have seen this where somebody has, it almost looks like octopus suction marks all over their back. That's dry cupping. It may have been done by the vacuum pump like what I use, or it can be done by flame. That is a sign that the person has had a very deep treatment and they've had a very big response to the treatment in those specific areas. Some areas will leave different colors, different body types as well will leave different coloration. The coloration has specific meanings. So if you have dry cupping done and it doesn't leave any coloration at all, it's either a sign that the treatment has been done very lightly, or that the individual has very poor circulation. If there are deep dark red markings or even purplish, that is a sign of deep stagnation. There could be an old injury there that never quite like released or bruised or came to the surface to be then also expelled into the lymphatic system, so that it can be detoxed and healed and completely processed through the body. If you have a lighter or speckled coloration, that can be a superficial stagnation or injury. There's also an emotional side to it as well. So there's the colorations and the different things that show up can also dictate possibly a certain emotional stagnation as well, not just the physical. Then there's also the possibility of having yellow marks or even gray marks, and those can be signs of having been exposed to chemicals in your life or recently, or smoke. So say people who work in environments that have a lot of where they may have been exposed to smoke, or even cigarette smoke. I have also had clients where the fluid that actually comes out from the pores, the sweat, sometimes that will even be gray or yellow. So it's releasing that toxin from the body to allow it to expel and to move. This can also be done to release knots and tension, to help your muscles heal and recover faster and even grow bigger, because it's releasing and expanding and moving the fluids and the tissues and everything in there. It can be done just, I also personally find a deep psychological side to it where it's very different than your typical kind of massage. It puts you into a very relaxed state. This shouldn't be painful. If this is done and it's painful, the practitioner is maybe not very experienced or is going a little too aggressive on you. So, or it can be maybe in a very sensitive place on the body, because obviously under the arms or in the neck area here it can be very tender and sensitive. So there's a lot of communication that happens through this treatment as well. There also has to be a very specific and whole approach to your assessment before this is done. The body has to be also warmed up and ready for this treatment. There's different ways of applying this treatment as well. So there's the standard that you might have seen where the cups are just placed on and then left on for anywhere from 60 seconds up to even potentially 5 minutes. Or the cups can be suctioned on and off and moved rhythmically around an area. The cups can also be lightly applied just to have enough suction and then glided back and forth, so that also really warms up the body and improves circulation. There's these different ways, and sometimes in a session all three of these things can be done, or one specific thing will be done. And again, with communication, it helps to know what is right, what is working, what feels good. And it is recommended that there is a few sessions of this, say over a period of a month or even a couple of months at least, to really receive full benefit. I offer this as a 1-hour session or a 90-minute session. The 1 hour is a little bit more focused on it being just about the cups. The 90-minute includes more massage, hands-on massage as well. So while the cups are on, or even especially after the cups are on, there's continued massage and deep relaxation and helping to process and carry that stagnation of fluids or energy, emotions, and things like this so they can be processed and eliminated as needed from the body. I hope this helps to explain a little bit about the dry cupping. I personally love it. That's why I introduced it into my practice. It's a very deeply profound experience to receive these. It's not necessarily for everybody. Some people have to be cautious about choosing to do this or not. So it is very important that there is a detailed assessment and that we make sure that this is the right thing for you. I typically have clients come also for a massage first, and then in another session I'll say, okay, let's explore using the cups. And I'm always happy to share a lot of information about it, so you're not unknowing about what is going on or what to expect afterwards and the aftercare of having had this done. So again, if you're interested in this, feel free to directly contact me, or you can book a therapeutic massage session or the dry cupping session under my services. Thank you. Have a wonderful day and take care.